You know I hate sleeping alone, but you said that you would soon be home. But baby, that was a long time ago. I'm not feeling top of the night.
Hey guys, so today we are talking about goals, new year, new me, while we do our makeup. If you are new here, I'm Kennedy, or Kenny with the Henny, and we are about to talk all things about evolving yourself, becoming the best version of yourself, whether it's the new year or not. I haven't done my makeup on here since March, like a dedicated video, so this is kind of that, but also we're gonna chit chat, talk about style, fitness, all of the above. I really think for like a new year, you don't have to start it on January 1st, but it does feel good. This morning I did wash my face and then I put on some Super Goop sunscreen. So I did just get the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin in the shade 10 and I love it. So let's get into it. And it is like a serum type texture and I love it. One of my goals in general, but for the new year, is to kind of, like, I've always taken pretty decent care of my skin, but as far as with makeup, I don't think I've considered that. So this is a step in that direction, and it is obviously not January 1st. So this is the Milani setting spray, and I like to put on my beauty blender, kind of so I have some moisture when doing my skin. I believe in new year, new you, but I feel like sometimes it's an excuse, I'm just being real, for people not to do anything until then. And I understand, like, the holidays are really just like hard sometimes, or really fun, and you kind of don't have as much discipline as you would like. And I'm literally on that same boat, you know? I just think it's so cool, and I know a lot of people kind of focus on fitness, especially in their health and well-being, and that's definitely a big factor in my life. I started working out in like August 2022, like dedicated, and I've seen such a difference. Like, it's so amazing, and that's what I really do love about a new year, because you can kind of track your progress too. It's like, wow, look at what I did in 365 days from a starting point. So period. Here's our skin tint on. I'm taking my Born This Way concealer in shade Sand. From the beginning of this year to now, I will show you guys my gym progress. And it's crazy because all of 2023 I showed up and I did do what I needed to do, but I feel like this year I really dedicated to really learning about certain things and then like kind of implementing them. So yeah, I follow a lot of really cool influencers, especially fitness. Yeah, one of my favorites is Talia Joel, and we actually have the same birthday. Like, when you're in a deficit, you can't be in it forever, and I didn't know that, but I also wasn't in a deficit forever. And basically that's how you don't see progress, is if you are continuing to be in a deficit for too long. And I was happy that I learned that, because I was like, oh, perfect, because I was in a deficit from like March to the beginning of May, kind of in anticipation for my birthday around then, and that was like really good for me. And I feel like that's kind of where some of my best progress did come from. And like, I kept showing up to the gym, but me being in that deficit for that time period was kind of, I think, pretty impactful. Like, I did track my calories and stuff, and I did cut out sweets, and I found alternatives. My cream bronzer from Fenty in the shade Teddy. This is my holy grail. I love it. Fitness being such a huge important factor for people during their fitness journey is kind of like amazing, because it's like not something as simple, because it's really not simple trying to take care of yourself constantly, but something as simple as showing up for yourself and kind of taking better actions for yourself is amazing, and it makes you feel really good. I know I've struggled my whole life, and I'm not saying this, like, I've completely accepted myself like throughout my life, and I feel like it's because I've always had to show up for myself, because no one kind of did for me. So we're gonna go in with one of my holy grails, the e.l.f. Halo Glow in Berry Radiant. I love this. It's such a pretty blush on me, and it's super lightweight. I love to use like cream products for the gym, just because it's like you don't get too many creases and stuff, but you're definitely gonna sweat it off, but it like is kind of smoother than not. Showing up for yourself has become like a huge theme in my life because I don't feel like I ever did before. And that's not to say I never like not loved myself, because I definitely like, it's always a battle. If you know, you know. Everyone should know, just self-image and stuff, and accepting you for how you are, but without efforts, you know. High school was trying, you know, but like it was a good time for me, and it never like, how I viewed myself never really impacted how I put myself out there in this life. So we're taking my Anastasia brow gel. This stuff is amazing. It just keeps your eyebrows in place so well. But yeah, like I never really felt any type of way after a while. In high school, I just showed up for myself, and I let my character and my actions and things I like to do and create speak for themselves. I always found appreciation for myself and things I could do, so it was never like a lack of love there. But physically, obviously, like I've been a certain way my whole life, like physically, and I learned from a young age what that entails, and that's all it was. But I never let it like really completely F with me like that. So I'm very happy for that. More of a mental thing for me to start showing up for myself versus a physical thing, because I had already appreciated myself, if that makes sense. I don't mean to be like you don't appreciate yourself, you know, but that's just how I was feeling. Yeah. And also with my dad passing from like health related issues, that was also a big kicker for me. Is like, I'm gonna try my hardest to not have that be my situation. That's just what it is. All of that aside, I'm so happy I did start going to the gym, because it's taught me a lot about myself, helped my mental health, and I just really appreciate the time that I've spent with myself and am continuing to spend with myself, and kind of hit milestones and all that. If you're not a gym person, completely understand. It honestly started with me like going on long walks, and then I started wanting to see certain progress in certain areas, and then kind of testing my ability and my strength. And that's really what even made me like curious about keep going to the gym. I didn't really like recognize change happening in my body until the past few months. Actually, like the past month, I didn't really even notice until I was looking at pictures, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, oh my gosh. So it's kind of crazy, because some people, like, you want instant gratification of how your body's gonna look, and it's just never that easy. I mean, it can be, but I feel like I've gone about it in the best and healthiest way for me. I progressively cut things out, and I kept showing up, and whatever further progress I make, I'm gonna be so happy for. And I know like a long time for me was like accepting my changes in my body, because I was like, I like something how it is. Like, I like my body right here in this state. Does that mean I won't love it if I was to lose more weight or get skinnier or gain more weight? And that was a huge struggle for me. But at the end of the day, I just realized that I'm gonna love me and how I look regardless, because I'm putting in the efforts, and I'm still enjoying like my food, and if I go on trips and stuff like that, like there's always a point of you can do better, keep going harder. But that's not the type of person I am. I'm more of I choose myself, and I choose myself to be the happiest version of me, and whether that means cutting more stuff out or adding more things into my diet, whatever the case may be. So yeah, that's that on that. We're gonna do some powder products. We're gonna go in with some Fit Me powder, pressed powder, and a brush, and I'm gonna just do it under my eyes. And this is like one of my favorite steps, because it just like mattifies everything. And I actually like, it's not my favorite thing to wear makeup to the gym, because I am a sweater girl. I sweat so much. Like, it's not even funny. People be like, I'm a sweater. Then how can you wear makeup? But I still sweat, and I just let it happen. And I have like streaks all in my face, but it's what it is. Lastly, I'm gonna use my Fit Me powder in translucent. Yeah, so there's some This video is going to be all over the place, but you'll get the point by the end of the video. I literally just started using this brush again in the past like 2 days because I felt like with my like powder puff it was getting too pressed in and I wanted it more light, so that's really cool. Another thing that I love about just personal evolution and just figuring out what you like is style. Obviously, if you're here on this channel, you may get it. You definitely get the point. But like makeup, my makeup has changed so drastically. I feel like I finally learned how to do my makeup in like July 2023. So a year and some change, and then it's still constantly evolving. Blush blindness doesn't impact me because I think it's fun. But I definitely have stepped back on the blush than I did last year this time. Honestly, yeah. And then like just like the different contrasts and then just all that makeup stuff, like there's so much to learn and I've been learning and I love it. And that's like what I mean with like how I was saying with my body, like doesn't mean I didn't love my makeup last year. I just love it more now, you know? And if you struggle with that same type of mindset, let me know, because I feel like that's something I constantly am thinking about, is like getting better, but still feeling like, was I ever enough before? Literally in any area, which is like, it's me being human, is what it is. But yeah. Now I'm going to go in with my beauty blender and press that in. But yeah, I feel like a really cool thing, even like my hair, I was a blonde for so long and I was like, I'm never not gonna be a blonde. My hair was falling off, breaking, girl. That's why we have dark roots and brown ends, because we need to let her grow. And I've learned so much about myself letting that happen, just like accepting how I am, you know. And I don't mean it like doing these different modifications and stuff changes who you are. It just is different, and everything is just different. And then kind of just letting things go their natural course is like so important, because it's like you were this person all along and you will always be this person to the end of the day. Now I'm gonna go in with my NYX Line Loud in Rebel Kind. It's a dark brown. It's kind of effed up, the applicator, but going with my Sephora Gloss in Supreme. I'm gonna put a little of this on. In the makeup department, figuring out like a lip combo, what colors you like on yourself. We're gonna put on some lip gloss. Perfect. Okay, so now we are ready. Let's chat some more. Makeup is so fun and there's so many different things you can try out, and I just feel like that's a huge thing for myself, learning what I like. Like, I know I love a pink blush on me. I have like a berry blush I like from time to time, but it's like I know I love pink blush on myself because of the vibe it gives off. And that's so cool about a lot of things, is that you get to experiment. My favorite things for the new year, or whenever I'm trying to start something new or evolve, is kind of setting my intentions clear, setting goals, and having like a physical way to see what I want. One of those ways is through like a vision board, anything of the sort. Kind of having a vision and a plan for what you kind of want things to be like, that really helps me. I am not going to share my current vision board, but I am going to share a broad vision board, and this is my Pinterest folder called Having My Way. It's basically a very broad aspect of everything that I do want from this life and my type of vibe. So if you are a like-minded individual, go check it out. It has like plenty of inspiration and just vibes. I have my deep personal goals that I want to do, but I like to keep those to myself. But I really encourage you to do that, because like it made me, like this past year, I ended up getting my passport, which was so exciting and monumental for me, because that was a goal that I set to do. And then that was honestly like the main thing that I wanted to get done this year, and we did it. So put like book inspo on it and like kind of bookshelves and stuff. I'm a huge reader. If you don't know, go check out my video. But I kind of put that there, so like there's a constant reminder, because it's easy to fall off of things that you set for yourself. But I do check that I do check my boards and my Pinterest like every day. Scent combinations and makeup. And if you haven't been on this channel, girl, go check. I'm gonna talk about what I smell like right now because it smells delicious. I love it. I'm a Sol de Janeiro stan. So we have Sol de Janeiro 40. And then I've been wearing the K Ali in vanilla candy. This combo, fire. And I'm gonna one up it with some vanilla musk. Tea, this is what I smell like right now. It smells so good. It's like a sweet ambery vanilla, but like not like bakery vanilla, but like sweet fruity floral vanilla. Mwah, chef's kiss. With that, we have the EOS in Strawberry Dream. I actually love this. This is my second bottle because it's like a vanilla, but it's not, and that's my vibe. I'm not the biggest fan of the EOS Vanilla Cashmere, actually. It's just not my brand of vanilla, but I love that one. We are back. Our camera died. Having physical representations of my goals makes everything so exciting. I am like an artist, different medias, photography, tattoos, painting, all of that. And kind of just putting that out into the universe of what I do want has been amazing. I have a huge battle with my artistic abilities and things that I want to do for myself or not, or kind of separate or put together. All of that, goals of what I want are so different than what it may give off. And honestly, nothing is up to anyone, clearly, and we all know this, but it's hard for us to kind of take away other people's opinions sometimes. No matter how much you claim you don't care, you care an ounce somewhere in yourself, you know? So for me, that's one of my biggest goals, is to kind of let go of any thoughts I may have and kind of just do as far as my creativity goes, because I really put myself in a box, and I'm just really excited to continue not to. I've been not putting myself in a box for a few months now, but with my vision board and stuff, kind of just checking that and my intentions of, I don't really care what anyone has to say in that sense, but more so I don't care how I feel about it. I'm gonna do what I do, kind of take feelings away and focus on what's actually happening. That has been such a huge thing, and that's made me be able to progress so much more than I even thought if I just take the thought out of it. Honestly, we overthink too much. I overthink too much, and I feel like that is what has stopped me. But I've noticed when I stop overthinking, that's when everything becomes so much more clear, and I just love that so much. On to style and more of the physical. I do want to be a better dresser. I want that to continue to grow, is my personal style, because I feel like how you present yourself is how you want to be presented. Like, I did do like a style based video June, July, so go check those out. It was like a 3-parter, but now I'm just kind of gonna briefly go over that. But style, like, there's so much fun stuff. You don't have to be like everyone else, or you can be like everyone else. That's what is so beautiful about everything. The thing that I've really been doing with my style is accessorizing. I've always been a big accessorizer. We are emphasizing style and different tricks that I love to do to add to my style and just, you know, make a look come together. Style can be shown as so many different ways, and glasses are one of my favorite. Today's video, we are in collaboration with Zalul. Whether you need prescription glasses or non-prescription, they are here for you. So I'm going to show you guys some of my favorite styles from Zalul. These are the Grover glasses in champagne. They're so neutral and they can go with so many different things. A little translucent, but they're like, give the perfect amount of brown. Look at the material. Like, these really just made my whole look come together. The way that they fit my face is beautiful. I love how it just sits perfectly on my nose, and they're very comfortable, and I just love it. This just elevated this whole look times 1,000. Complements the turtleneck, makes it a nice little cozy look, and I'm in love. Next style, we are doing our clear frames, the ebony glasses in crystal, and I absolutely adore these. Just look, oh my gosh. I love a big frame, and especially a clear frame, because it brings attention back to what you're wearing, and I'm like, perfect. Like, it just enhances your look completely. I love clear frames because it kind of gives you a little bit more freedom with your outfits, so you can kind of do something kind of different that stands out or keep it classic and they're automatically gonna go with it. I love the way like these glasses just enhance my makeup. They don't really distract from the makeup that I did, but they perfectly just fit my face. These are the Wesley glasses in light tortoise. I am completely into these. I feel like it's really nice with like a button up. I feel like these are like fun and professional and I love it. Like, it's so fun how many different looks you can kind of evoke from pairing things together properly. I love the thin legs on the glasses and then the speckle pattern. And I love the way it kind of curves in, so it kind of gives you like some more face to see, you know? I do really like how high these glasses sit because it doesn't really interfere with my makeup as much as some glasses do. That is just such a big perk for me. These are one of them ones. I love these glasses down. A black frame is one of my favorites because I just feel like it contrasts so well with my face. These are the Brandon glasses in black. Like, look. I paired it with this hot pink top because I think bold and bold is definitely my vibe. Also the type of glasses that you can for sure dress down. Wearing a bold color is like one of my favorite things because I like to stand out and I feel like these glasses stand out. So when I pair them together, that is just one of my favorite vibes. And I love how big the frames are. I love like having like a shield for glasses. I feel so protected and safe wearing big glasses and big frames. These are the most me glasses and one of my favorites. It just is so fun to match and see what vibe you want to give off. And these Brandon glasses in black, definitely. Also style this with like maybe an all black type of look as well, because I'm like, that is so classic. Like black on black is tea. A classic white t-shirt and jeans, and then these are your focal point. These are gonna be the star of the show. These are the Flozip glasses in black, and look at them. They're so cute. I love how like these big round frames fit my face, and then this accent across is so different. It is why I paired it with like a simple black top. They have their own vibe. That is one of my favorite things, is that the glasses speak for themselves, that you can wear it with something simple, pair it nice and simple, super comfortable, because like the way the bridge is kind of across and it doesn't really like impact my makeup on my nose or anything like that, and I love it. Like, these are really fun and cute glasses. Like, this is something I've never seen kind of on my face and I'm really enjoying it. I love the legs and how thin they are, and they also have this like gold here and then the black here, and then on the inside of the frames there is a gold trim, and I just feel like that's so unique. Hey, nice to see you there. The Charlene glasses in tortoise, and wow. These really bring me back. They feel like Tumblr 2014 and like a cozy sweater, and like you just want a nice warm cup in your hands and you're reading a book. Like, these are definitely one of the coziest pair to me. I love how the bottom is clear and the top gives like a nice little framing. Tortoise is classic, like I said. Gorgeous. Paired these glasses with this sweater. They're perfect to incorporate a pattern into. I feel like since they are like two textures, kind of a clear frame plus the tortoise, it really adds when you are pairing it with something with patterns, and I just love that. It's like, I feel like these are probably the most adjustable. It goes well with makeup, without makeup. I feel like these are such a natural pair of glasses that just will bring your look together. Like, style comes in so many different ways that you don't have to do a lot every day, and I feel like these do the perfect amount of doing something and putting in a little effort without having to do a lot. You kind of play around and have fun for something so simple as glasses on your face. Changing your style doesn't have to be hard, whether you're looking for a new style or to elevate your look or your day-to-day prescription glasses, or even if you don't have a prescription, Zalul's got you covered. Like, all these different frames have been so beautifully adding to my style and just changing every look, and it's something as simple as that. Thank you to Zalul. Let me know which ones were y'all's favorite. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and my makeup. Let me know what some of your goals are, whether they be physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, financially, however you see fit for your life. Let me know, because I'm curious. And if you don't want to share that, that's perfectly fine. Just support, stick around. I have so many goals for this channel and just ideas of things I want to put out. So I just hope you guys like it, and I will see you next time.